if you believe the narrative that somehow we miraculously just recently invented the ability to use electric vehicles in a way where it can charge proficiently enough to last more than 200 miles, that makes them commercially viable, then you are sadly mistaken. The letter T representing Tesla is actually not designed like a traditional letter T. What it is depicting is the elite's rule over the visible light spectrum. Now it might sound funny as well, but on top of the visible light spectrum is a line that depicts a firmament or dome structure. When Elon Musk decides to sell a flamethrower, he is representing the element of fire, which is also represented by Mars. The planetary ruler of Aries is Mars, and this is the symbol or glyph for Mars. Mars symbolizes energy, spontaneity, and enterprise. Its glyph can represent Mars' shield and spear, but it is also depicted as outwards and thrust onto the world. Just like your RAM in your computer, they use the same RAM name as a symbol of sacrifice. You are sacrificing something in order to gain something. RAM also symbolizes right ascension. We are currently right ascending from the meridian, from the zero source point up, just as Mars depicts the right ascension meridian as the right is now going in its new cycle through the zodiac. Aries also represents the great Taurus. The magnetic field is depicted through the use of the ram's horns. They are curved just like the Taurus field of our flat plane. Coincidentally enough, the Taurus is the next zodiac sign, which also depicts an animal with curved horns, like the bull, Taurus the bull. Puppets like Elon Musk are used by the elite to control the natural frequency of light on this plane. The name Grimes comes from Old English, meaning mask or hidden. It was also given to the god Odin, or Woden, who was king of the gods in Anglo-Saxon mythology.
The artist Grimes, known as Claire Boucher, here she is with one eye symbolism, covering one eye and having one eye revealed. I have said that phrase before. Covering one eye and one eye revealed. Covering one eye and one eye revealed for one eye symbolism. One eye symbolism. The vow of silence. The devil horns and an eyeball on her shirt. Upside down crosses and a pentagram. She happens to be dating and having a baby with Elon Musk, seen here telling you that space is A-OK. Space travel and rockets. Did you know that he put a car in space? Right there, there's a picture, proof. That picture of the globe is a prop. It's a man-made image, a computer-generated image to fool humanity. There's no car floating in space. There's no car floating in space. There's no space. Space is A-OK. Remember, God bless you, everyone.
By hijacking the natural frequencies of this plane and using high gigahertz technology, they will be carrying out a reset that has been planned for over 400 years, which is also the cyclical period of the grand solar minimum. The Vatican is where most of the information that humans had acquired was sent to after the last great reset. What we are finding out now is very startling. Because of mud flood activity and the great researchers that have contributed to understanding more about the resets, we know now possibly the elites have had this technology for over 400 years and instituted religion as a massive mind control operation. No longer are they depicting our creator and his messenger as the way they truly were, but used as a tool of distraction in order to generate the belief in hocus pocus stories about how people survive 40 days in the desert or can jump in a whale's mouth. Great mental training for the masses so they could easily believe in the globe. Indoctrination is probably one of the most important issues facing humanity currently because everyone is required to go through it in some fashion. And they know that the majority of people are going to go to public indoctrination camps, also known as elementary schools, to learn what corporate America and the elites want you to learn so they can continue their massive overhaul of unconstitutional measures, including 5G installation.
What are you guys doing here?
Putting a fiber optic
What is it for?
for the school.
For what though?
Just internet,
For what kind of internet?
e-text.
Does that have anything to do with 5G?
Yes.
So they're installing 5G here at this school? Do you know why they're doing it while all the parents are at home and nobody knows what's going on?
Well, this actually started since December last year,
Mm-hmm.
and this is nothing to do with what's going on or none of that.
Okay,
So-
so it's not being done behind our backs.
No.
Do you know that 5G is going to be very harmful for children and that cancer is going to skyrocket?
No.
What you're doing is going to harm a lot of children.
I hope not. I mean, I'm just a contractor for them, so
I know. A lot of us parents are very, very concerned though.
yeah.
Maybe something you might want to talk about with your chain of command or something.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
The elite right now want you at home using Tinder, Pornhub. That's why they give you free premium service. They want you expelling your seed and giving up your mana life force so that they can carry out their great plan. The body is more susceptible to demon possession and mind control when your vital life force energy has been depleted. And that is one of their main strategies against the population to usher in their great plan.